High drive, left center field, going back is Bradley, it's gone! A walk-off home run for Joe Mauer!
All right, welcome everybody. Welcome to the podcast. Today we're going to be talking about our 2010 to 2020 Twins all-decade team. And I got to tell you, I'm pretty great about mine. Mine would kick the living snot out of both of your teams, but
not until you get into my bullpen.
Buddy, you don't want to get to my bullpen. It's just all openers for me all day long. I'm not even using my starters. That's how good my bullpen is.
Alrighty.
All right.
How do we want? Okay.
With the starting pitcher.
Starting pitcher?
Who's your ace?
I think this should be everybody's ace.
If it's not everybody's ace, I'm going to be open jaw on the ground.
Friend of the pod, 2017, Big Irv.
Nope, not mine.
Absolutely.
Logan, did he even make your list?
He's on my list, yes.
He did not make.
Wait. Listen to this. 16-8, 3.28 ERA, 1.13 WHIP, league leading 5 complete games, an all-star, finished 7th in Cy Young.
Yeah, he's good, but he didn't make my list.
Oh, how?
I have other pitchers.
Easily the Twins' best starter of this decade.
Wrong.
I wouldn't say easily, but I could get behind that.
Maybe I overlooked him, maybe because I had a little bit more recency bias, but he is not the best of the decade.
All right, who is your ace, Ryan?
2020 Kenta Maeda.
Okay. That's probably why I didn't use any 2020 guys.
Okay.
I also didn't use any 20.
Let me see here. In 11 games, he was 6-1 with a 2.70 ERA, a 10.8 K per 9, and a 1.35 walks per 9. He pitched 66 and 2/3 inning, had a 2.1 WAR in 60 games. Think about that. That's nuts. 80 strikeouts, 10 walks. I mean,
he was also the league leader in WHIP.
He was runner-up Cy Young, wasn't he?
I think so.
So, enough said. He was an absolute dude, and he should be your ace.
Yeah.
I did not use any 2020, or else he probably would have been on there.
I have a couple 2020s. So, disclaimer, short season.
Irvin Santana was also my ace, by the way.
Friend of the pod.
Friend of the pod, follows us on Twitter. Now I feel bad. Okay, Irv, watching. I'll put you on my list. Not really.
All right.
All right. I'll go with my number 2 pitcher. And this might be a little bit of a weird number 2. I'm going 2014 Phil Hughes.
Yep. That's who I have.
16-10, 3.52 ERA. Ungodly, real nice 0.69 walks per 9.
Uh-huh.
Nice. 209 innings pitched, 6.3 WAR, which is the most by a pitcher that I found looking through all my lists for Twins. I mean, 186 Ks, 16 walks.
Yeah.
Dude was
16 walks was insane.
He pitched 32 games. He had 16 walks.
200 plus innings.
Yep.
It's ridiculous.
Insane. He could easily have been my ace too.
Yeah.
So.
And the Twins signed him to a humongous contract, and we know how that went.
Mistakes were made. That's why we have a new front office. We don't talk about it.
All right, Logan, who's your 2?
My 2 is also Phil Hughes, but
All
afterward, my next 3 are going to be different. I guarantee that.
Okay. My next 3 aren't in any order, but I'm picking who I want as my 3 right now.
Okay, I have my 3, 4, 5 already set up, so it'll be interesting to see. Logan, who do you have as your 3?
2011 Scott Baker.
Get out! No!
Go look at the numbers. Go look at it.
Do you want me to throw?
Let's also take a peek at his nice stash he rocked that year. That thing was insane as well.
Do you remember?
Well, he might not be my 3. I guess I don't have like a complete order for it, but.
Okay, hold on.
Did he even pitch a full year that year?
Baker.
Almost.
I have a couple players that didn't play a full season, but their stat line.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna put that out there in the world.
Jeez. 8.2 walks per or strikeouts per nine. I'll take that any day.
So he was
117 whip.
8-6, 3.14 ERA, 134 innings, not bad.
That's a diamond in the rough for a team that goes 60 some and 90 some
Okay. Okay, Logan, I can respect it.
as well.
He might not be my 3, probably a 4 or 5, but
I think
Yeah.
he's a solid 4-5. Okay. My reaction was unwarranted.
I respect that
I was
pick
a
now.
little harsh. Joe, do you have your 3 picked out?
My 3 is 2019 Jake Odorizzi.
He's my 4.
Okay. 15-7, 3.51 ERA, 1.21 whip, all-star, and he had a 10.1 K per nine.
Yeah. Just insanely good.
Yes. So his splitter, oh my God,
Yeah,
just
he's
insane.
absolutely, without a doubt, one of the best Twins pitchers that I've definitely watched for like a prolonged stretch of time.
Yeah.
Consistently excellent.
Derek Falvey, Thad Levine, if you're watching this, bring him back, please.
If they don't, they're not considered friends of the pod. I'm putting that out there in the universe right now.
All right.
So my 3, and this one shocked me a little bit because I didn't think he was around. 2010. So we're going like the start of the decade. Francisco Liriano.
Mm-hmm.
This was like the last year I think he was good. I think he got hurt right after this year and we shipped him off. But 14-10, 3.62 ERA, 9.4 K per nine, 2.7 walks per nine, 5.6 WAR, 201 strikeouts in 191 innings. And just a dominant changeup.
Because he, like back then, 96 was like elite, and he was the only Twins pitcher I think that could touch that.
I think
So
since
he was insane.
I think since then he's the only Twins pitcher for like a long time that hit like mid 90s.
Yeah.
Except for maybe Trevor May for that one year he started, but
Yeah.
yeah, he had that. He had the changeup. And for a while, when you talked about like best changeups in the bigs, it was Johan Santana and Francisco Liriano.
Mm-hmm.
They're both on the Twins. What happened?
I mean, that trade, they traded him to the White Sox for Escobar at the 2012 deadline. I'm still taking that deal.
oh, for sure.
Yeah. All right. So that's my 3. I feel pretty confident about that. I already said my 4 is Odorizzi from 2019. Well, anyone else have a 4 that's hasn't been said yet?
No,
I
my
do.
4 was Odorizzi as well.
Okay.
My 4, lefty piece, 2012 Scott Diamond. 12-9,
Joe, I like
3.54 ERA, 1.24 WHIP. And I think it was 27 games started. For a
Joe,
team that went 66 and 96, he was insane.
Joe, that's my 5. I have it written down right here.
See?
Let's go. I figured we needed at least one lefty in the rotations.
Yeah.
He's really the only options.
Francisco Liriano.
I actually did look at him.
Yeah.
He only had 90 strikeouts and 173
Yeah.
pitched.
That was the only bad thing.
Oof.
But it's 2012. No one's like insane on the strikeout numbers.
We're taking him for a certain year, not over his career.
Yeah.
There are better options, I believe, than him. I have some written down here that are better than him.
As a 4, though, I'm taking that.
He was your 4? I thought he
He's
was
my 5.
He was my 4.
okay. Then what garbage do you have loaded up for your 5 spot? If I hear a Boof Bonzer, I'm gonna.
No. 2015 Kyle Gibson.
Okay, he was on my short list.
11-11, 3.84 ERA, and a 1.29 WHIP.
Mm-hmm.
I considered him.
Yep, that's a good pick. My 5 is 2019 Jose Barrios. Went 14-8 with a 3.68 ERA. 8 points. It's not his best strikeout year as far as like K per nine, but he went 200 in the third innings, 4.4 WAR, 195 Ks, 51 walks, and started 32 games. I mean, if you would have had Pineda there for that postseason stretch, like that, Odorizzi, Barrios, Pineda, that's a solid 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Barrios pitched amazing in game 1.
Yeah,
I think Rocco pulled him a little too early.
yeah.
Um,
So he gets credit there for like having, because
Yeah.
he lit up the year before in the playoffs.
and Pineda had experience pitching at Yankee Stadium. He would
Right.
know the atmosphere. And so you put him in instead of Dobnak. And then Odorizzi
Everything. So yeah,
was also good.
I mean, it was just a really solid year, and I felt comfortable putting him at my 5.
Yeah.
He
His
was
first half that year was amazing.
Yep.
The second half, he kind of,
But that's been the tale of his career, I think. So
yeah. Anything to add, Logan?
Barrios would have been my 6th. I was deciding between him and Diamond, but I wanted a lefty in there. So
And Scott Diamond's insane.
yeah, that's fact.
I don't want to offend any Scott Diamond fans or if Scott Diamond's watching, but
Well,
You
you're
never know.
considered
Scott
for
Diamond
my list.
right now. So
I wrote down about 13 starting pitchers. Scott Baker and Scott Diamond did not make my list.
are you kidding?
No.
It was Carl Pavano on your list?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so.
No.
Blackburn,
What year was it that he was good? I looked it up.
Pavano,
Yeah.
probably like 2010, 11. 2012, I'm pretty sure he was really bad.
It goes 2011.
2010.
Okay.
2011 and 2012, he was really bad.
So were the Twins, though. So
I feel like the Twins had a stretch. They had like every year they had one pitcher who was really good. And then they're like, okay, he's going to be our ace next year. And then he's awful. And then a different pitcher was really good. And they just had like a cycle of like up and down pitchers.
let's not forget 2013 Vance Worley was the opening day starter.
You're going to give me PTSD flashbacks to that time as a Twins fan.
Harry Ryan era.
Good point. Because 2012 it was Scott Diamond. 2014 it was Phil Hughes.
Yeah.
Think of just random pitchers that were good every year for him.
And we slot in Ricky Nolasco somewhere in there. Don't forget about Hector Santiago.
Oh my God.
How can we forget about
Ricky. Oh my God. Ricky's 4-year, 48 mil. Oh my God.
Rich
Fantastic signing.
contract at the time, by the way?
Yeah.
Love that.
All right. So
Move on to the-
moving on from the Blues.
All right.
Bullpen.
I'm going to start it off. I'm going to rattle off 4 pitchers just right away.
Yeah.
Get them right out there. 2019 Trevor May, 2020 Trevor May, 2019 Tyler Duffy, 2020 Tyler Duffy. I mean, they are just consistently the last few years been the best relievers of, I would easily say, the decade for the Twins.
I did not have Tyler Duffy
I had 2019 Trevor May.
as well.
I didn't do multiple years. So
I thought about not doing the 2020 relievers just because of like the small sample sets that they had, because Duffy only had 24 innings, May 23 and a third. But I mean, they both pitched in 22 and 24 games respectively, which is like half the season, which for a reliever is insane. That you're putting up those types of numbers, which just means Rocco Baldelli needs to manage the bullpen better. But Tyler Duffy, he had a stretch where he didn't allow a run for what, 20 or no, it was like 15 innings or something like that.
Yeah.
Ended with a 1.88 ERA, 11.3 K per nine. Only walked 6 people all year. And then you go to Trevor May. He had a 3.86 ERA. We had a 14.6 K per nine. That's dumb. And he like was second in the league in whiff percentage, only walked 7 people. Duffy got a 0.7 WAR in the short season, May 0.4. And then 2019, like they were just amazing.
Yeah.
Both
I
won
had
the
19 May, but I completely overlooked Tyler Duffy, and he did not make my list.
I think Tyler Duffy is better than Trevor May
Probably.
in 2019. I think they're very similar as far as like production.
Yeah.
So that's why I rattled off those 4 right away. They've just been the best.
So I have 8 relievers down in like different years, and it's a different person. But the recent ones I have Duffy and May from 2019, and I have Taylor Rogers 2019.
Yeah.
Are the 3 that I have.
I have Taylor Rogers 2019 as well.
He almost made my list, but I went with 2018 Taylor Rogers instead.
Either way, it's pretty much the same.
Yeah,
I would think, but
because I went with a different closer than Rogers from last year.
yeah.
So
I did as well.
Peek into my list, but I put those in separate categories: relievers and closers. And Rogers just didn't. He almost did, but
Yeah, 2018 and 19 is not much of a difference. His whip is 0.05 lower, and his ERA is 0.02 higher. So
pretty much the exact same.
yeah.
And then I got 2 more relievers left. I'm going to save my closer for last, and I might bring out a surprise here. My first one that I have is my 2011 Glenn Perkins, he went 4-4 with a 2.48 ERA,
Logan.
9.9 K per 9. What?
Logan just goes.
Like, listen, 4-4, 2.48 ERA,
Best year though.
61 and 2/3 innings, 1.6 WAR, which is like the second highest from a reliever that I have on my list. He struck out 65 and 61 innings, had 17 holds, 2 saves. I think we forget like how solid he was.
Yeah.
Before he became the closer.
He's my closer. I had 2013 Perkins.
I also like 2013 Perkins.
He's my closer, yeah.
He's got 36 saves, 2.3 ERA, 0.93 whip, 11.1 K per 9, and he was starting his run as the All-Star game closer for 3 straight years.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, he was my closer too. Just lockdown.
Yeah.
Should I rattle off my bullpen here quick?
I got one more.
You got one more?
One more. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left.
Well, I rattled off my first 4 right away.
Oh yeah.
I've just
Okay.
I got a real sexy pick that I think Joe might have on his list too.
Okay.
2012.
Give it to me. I already know who it is. Yeah, he's my setup guy.
Oh,
Absolutely.
3-2, 2.18 ERA, 62 innings, 55 strikeouts, 16 walks, appeared in 64 games, 18 holds. The dude
It's
was
insane.
he was
Okay.
amazing.
Him and Jeff Gray, those two were absolutely solid. With Glenn Perkins, like seventh.
I forgot about Jeff.
Huh?
The best bullpen that they had like in a decade, and then up until like 2019 probably.
Let's see. I'm looking up Jeff Gray's numbers. Oh, never mind. He was not all that great.
I think he was the year before.
2011. No. He was never really that good, but
He was
I liked him. And I think he was solid regardless of his near 6 ERA.
I also had Jesse Crane almost make the list. Matt Guerrero almost made my list from 2010.
Matt Guerrero's on mine.
Yeah.
The 2010.
Yep. So Joe, I've kind of taken away some of yours, but go
ahead. Blaine Boyer 2015 did make my list.
Yes.
Let's see.
Big Red Machine.
68 games, 2.49 ERA, 1.25 WHIP. That's for a wild card chasing team. That's what you need. And then one of their bright spots of 2016, Brandon Kintzler, my guy. 54 games, 17 saves, 3.15 ERA, 1.23 WHIP. And then I have one more
Oh,
that I'm hoping one of you has this guy because
my
it's
book is done.
okay.
I'm
Logan,
gonna read
I
off, I'll read
okay.
off mine here. So I had the 3 from 2019 that I already said. Glenn Perkins 2013 is my closer. I also had Jared Burton 2012 and Blaine Boyer 2015. Brandon Kinsler either 2016 or 2017.
Yeah,
2010 Brian Dunsing.
dang. I can definitely see that. He was like hybrid starter, long reliever, but either way, he was insane.
I like that. That's good.
That's not who I had in my last bullpen spot, though.
Sure.
I'm looking at my list to see like who I missed.
I don't think you guys are gonna. I'm gonna read off the stats, and then I want you to guess who it is.
Okay, are you gonna give us a year or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
2017. 1.99 ERA in 28 games with a .98 WHIP.
Say that again. 2017.
28 games, 1.99 ERA, .98 WHIP.
I think I know who it is. Maybe I can't remember if they had gotten rid of him by this point. Because did they trade him midseason?
No,
Damn it! I was gonna say Ryan Presley.
he he
think I know.
played in 2018, but he was really bad,
I
and
know
then
who
he
it
went to Japan, I believe.
I'm
is.
lost.
Can I take my guess?
Yes.
Is it Kevin Jepson?
No. Great guess though.
Is Matt Belisle is too old?
It's not him. No. This guy was a rookie in 2017.
A rookie in 2017?
Oh, okay.
Joe, I got no clue. Logan's looking up baseball reference.
Yeah, he's looking it up right now.
Cheating.
I think you guys are gonna love the
Kevin
name.
Jepson and
Huh?
who is it, Joe?
Alan Buznitz.
Yo, that's a name.
Yeah. People completely
up the
overlook the
stats.
fact that he was insane in 2017.
What were the stats again?
28 games, 1.99 ERA, and a .98 WHIP.
What happened to him?
He completely fell off in 2018. I think it was a 7.92 ERA in like 10 games.
Jeez.
7.82
That
in
was-
23 games.
Ooh. That's brutal.
37 hits in 25 innings.
Oh my gosh.
But he was 4-1 though.
What happened to the guy? Oof. Wow.
That is all of my bullpen, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I got.
That's all I have as well.
All right.
Well, is Logan lagging a little for you, Ryan?
Yeah, it's just a little bit, but we'll push through. We can still understand him. All right, now.
I'll refresh.
Yeah, Logan, your internet's dying on us, I think. All right, position players. Do we want to start just like catcher and go around the horn?
Yeah. That's the order I have. I didn't put them in like a batting order, but I could, I guess.
I
Doesn't
have
matter.
an order at the end, but
Okay.
I mean, if we don't get there, we don't get there.
Is Logan here?
He's looking frozen.
Yeah. I think he
Yep, there it goes.
awesome.
All right, so I have 13 position players because I went 26-man roster. The only positions that I doubled up on are catcher, second base, and left field.
Nope.
Welcome back, Logan.
Back?
Yeah.
All right. See, I doubled up on catcher, second base, and left field, and then I added the utility spot. It's because the Twins have always had that like utility role player guy.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna start with my backup catcher.
Okay.
2019 Mitch Garver.
That's
Every
also my
game,
backup catcher.
273 average, 31 bombs, 365 on base, 3.9 WAR, and he did all this while only playing 93 games.
Yeah.
He has the
He
highest
is
WRC plus out of any catcher that I looked at for the Twins, which is weighted runs created plus. So like on average throughout the league, how much better you are regardless of like ballpark.
yeah.
55% above league average.
It was between him and Kurt Suzuki 2014 for me for my backup. But
Logan, was Garvey your backup catcher?
No, Mitch was my backup catcher in 2019.
Mitch Garvey.
what?
I
Did
asked
you
if-
not hear me?
Yeah, I asked if Garver was your backup, and you said no, Mitch was.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you asked me if was Kurt.
No.
Oh,
And then my starting catcher was 2012 Joe Mauer.
2012. Yeah, that's mine too.
Logan, who did you have?
I had Mauer, and I had either 2010 or 2012.
Yeah, they're both like so close.
Yeah.
Right there. I went with 2012 Mauer because he had 25 more walks and he had 8 stolen bases
Yeah.
that year, which is crazy for Mauer. He had a 416 on base, which is insane that year.
I really liked the 85 RBIs as well.
Yeah.
For only hitting 10 homers and still driving in 85 runs, that's pretty insane.
Yeah, and then you look at 2010, he had 9 homers, 75 RBIs. So I mean,
Yeah.
you couldn't go wrong.
Average was a lot higher in 2010, I think, though, wasn't
8
it?
points. So it was 327 to 319. So still raked,
Yeah.
but
Not like his 28 homer season, though. We never got another one of those.
nah, that's all right. Got our money's worth out of him, I think. Hot take: Mauer's contract is worth it.
Absolutely. Don't let Wyatt see this part.
Yeah, Wyatt can bite one. All right, who wants to give first baseman? Because I think I have a different pick than you guys.
I can go here.
Okay.
I had 2010 Morneau. He was
Okay.
an all-star. He was an all-star and only played half the year. He got hurt, and if he would have played a full
Yeah.
year, he would have had a heck of a year. So
I was
that's who
going
had.
to pick him, but I did this as like out of a full season because he took John McDonald's knee to his face and had to sit out the rest of the year. He didn't even get to play in the All-Star game because of that. And I'm convinced he would have been the MVP of
Mhm.
2010 if he would have played the full season. Because I think, what didn't he? I think he had 18 bombs already.
Yeah,
18 and like 56.
I have his numbers right here in front of me. He in 81 games, he was my pick too, Logan. So I'm really glad that you picked him because I wasn't, and then I took a closer look at his numbers, and it was just absurd. 81 games, 345 average for a first baseman, 18 bombs, 56 ribbies, a 437 on base. He had accumulated a 5.0 WAR in literally exactly half the season.
Yeah.
183 WRC plus, which means he's 83% above league average, no matter where he was playing. Only struck out 62 times and had already walked 50 times. Intentionally walked 7 times in half the year. He was
Insane.
an animal.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's my first baseman.
No, because I looked at Morneau, and I looked at what years he was an all-star. And I was like,
Oof.
Logan, something's going on with you. Oh no, Logan.
Oh, we might lose. Yeah.
Just a matter of time. But yeah, just an absolute beast.
Yeah.
Who did you have
Yeah.
for first baseman, Joe?
2017 Gold Glove snub Joe Mauer.
Yep. He was my number 2.
Yeah. Okay, I put down his fielding numbers. 2 errors, 2 all year. And they came, I'm pretty sure they were in September.
Yep.
So it was like right at the end. He had a .998 fielding percentage, and he had 14 defensive runs saved.
Jesus. Who won
Like,
the Glove that year?
I think it was Hosmer.
That's dumb. Hosmer should not. No.
He was, and then pair that 305 average, 7 homers, 71 RBIs in
Yep.
141 games.
And 2 stolen bases. Don't forget about those. Swiped. Yeah. He would have been my choice if I had not relooked at Morneau.
Yeah. Logan's using the phone now.
Nice.
Who did you?
Phone cam. Oh, low shot.
Careful now.
Yeah. Hey, this is going to go on YouTube there, Logan. Take it easy.
Oh my God.
Who did you pick, Joe? Who did you pick?
2017 Mauer.
Logan?
What?
Your camera shut off.
I know.
Okay.
So yeah, 2017 Mauer is a really smart choice there.
Should have been. Absolutely should have been that Gold Glove.
Yes, 100%. All right. I think we all have the same second baseman. 2016 Brian Dozier.
Yeah.
155 games, 268 average, 42 big flies, 99 RBIs, still posted a 340 on base, 6.3 WAR. Dude was electric.
Playing Gold Glove caliber defense as well.
And 18 stolen bases. So like if you got him first, he was a threat.
Yeah.
Like there was a stretch you could not get him out.
No. Oh, now I'm sad.
I know. Poor Dozier. I actually have a second baseman. I have a backup second baseman. Any predictions?
My best guess is 2019 Arise.
You are correct.
Okay.
2019 Luis Arise, 92 games, 334 average, all but kicked Jonathan Scope out of Minnesota. Packed his bags ready for Detroit. 334 average, 399 on base percentage, which, I mean, he walked 36 times, struck out 29 times in essentially half a season.
Yeah.
A hitting machine. I was really wish he didn't get hurt last year so we could see him for the full year.
Did he place in the Rookie of the Year voting at all?
I don't remember. Let me check. Yeah, he was just an absolute dude. I don't know. Do you guys have any backup second baseman there?
Well, I had like my lineup and then 4 people on my bench.
Yeah.
In 2019, Arise was on my bench.
Yeah, I think he absolutely should be. He was 6th in Rookie of the Year voting that year.
Should have won it.
Yordan Alvarez won it. Then John Means, Brendan Lau, Eloy, and Kevin Biggio.
So this is what I don't understand. John Means was in the top 3. And Eloy, Luis weren't good enough to be in top 3, I guess.
There's a reason we don't get to vote for Rookie of the Year.
I guess.
Because old white people know better.
Third base, I feel like we could honestly have some different ones here. But
yes, easily.
Yeah.
Logan, what do you have?
I had 2019 Sano.
That's who I picked.
I had
I don't have-
2017 Sano.
Yep.
I don't have my notes pulled up with numbers or anything because it was on my phone, but
2019 Sano, 105 games, 247 average, 34 bombs, 346 on base. Struck out a boatload, but we all know that. I mean, he started off rough and then he got hot. at the end, like the last like month of the season, month and a half, he was killing it.
17, 114 games, 264. His best average-wise season other than his rookie year. 28 bombs, 77 RBIs. Played in the All-Star game, and he plays second in the home run derby.
Yep. Can I drop a hot take?
What's that?
I almost
What?
picked 2015 Plouffe.
I was gonna say 2012 Plouffe.
He also made my list, but 2015 Plouffe was just another animal. Also, 2012 Plouffe, not great in the WAR department.
No, but
0.6.
24 bombs. I'm taking that.
Bombs in 2015 with 86 ribbies.
Did he hit?
More ribbies in 2015 than 2012.
Did he hit like 260 something that year? Two what?
244. I don't think Plouffe was ever the average guy.
No.
But
I thought he peaked at like 260 something. But
maybe one year he didn't have the power numbers or something. But
yeah.
2015 Plouffe was very close for my list.
I think we all have the same shortstop.
If it's not 2019 Jorge Polanco, I'm going to be very disappointed.
That's mine.
Logan?
That is mine.
Good.
I considered 2017 Escobar though.
Yeah.
Can I maybe preview my utility player as 2017 Escobar? Because it was between him and Nunez, and when I actually looked at the numbers, Nunez hit for a better average, but they had the exact same WAR. They were both 1.7, which is crazy. So Escobar actually made my utility player, my bench guy.
He was my starting third baseman, but then I switched it to Sano.
Yeah, I could see that too. Definitely a career year for him. 254, 129 games as a utility guy, like moving all over the diamond is insane.
Yeah.
And hit 21 bombs with 73 RBIs. I mean, he was electric that year.
Alrighty, left field. This one, my left starter and the one I have on my bench are so close to just flipping them, but I'm biased for my starter because he's one of my favorite players. So
Okay. Before you say yours, I want to say something about my list too.
okay.
5 left fielders listed as potential options. I could make a case for any of these 5.
Yeah.
As my players, but I went with a couple players I thought would be a little different.
Okay.
I went different here as well.
So I'm curious, Joe, since I can see you're like jumping out of your seat. You're a little giddy. What do you got?
2012 Josh Willingham.
Yes.
That is also who I have.
Absolutely. He was insane, literally. 145 games, 260 average, 35 bombs, 110 RBIs, and the Silver Slugger.
Yep. 3.7 WAR to throw onto that. I mean, the Twins have been blessed in left field.
Yes, absolutely.
And I think Willingham gets overlooked and forgotten about.
Renee Tassoni was close.
Stop. Stop it. Joe, who's your back fielder?
2010 Delman Young.
Let's go. That is my exact list.
298 average, 21 bombs, 112 RBIs, 10th in the MVP.
Yep. Like I said, any of these 5 I could have put as my starter.
Yeah.
I was very close to putting Delman Young as my starter.
I was too. I was just debating on flip-flopping them or whatever. But I guess I also have another left fielder on my bench. 2019 Eddie.
You picked 2019 Eddie?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
276, 32 bombs, 109 RBIs, 18th in MVP voting.
See, I would have gone 2018 Eddie for me. A little less power numbers, but average was a little bit better, and I think he had better defense that year too.
I also considered rookie Eddie because he led the league in triples.
That 2017,
15.
50. Oh wow.
He had 15 triples.
Jeez.
Yeah.
What happened?
He gained like 15, 20 pounds of muscle instead and lost all his speed.
Wow. Also on my short list, I had 2016 Robbie Grossman.
Okay. Yeah.
29 games, 280 average, 11 bombs, only 37 ribbies, but he got on base at a 386 clip. Like he was just on base all the time. So I
Yeah.
considered him. He just didn't play enough for me to put him there. Logan, who do you have?
For left field,
Yeah.
I had 2012 Willingham.
No backups for you?
Well, on my bench, I had 2017 Rosario.
Okay.
All different years, I think. Right? Didn't you have 18, Ryan?
He was. I didn't have him on my list, but
Oh,
like, he didn't make my team. But he would have. He would have been my next guy up.
yeah.
Dang, Eddie Rosario is good at baseball. Who knew? And we just let him go because we didn't want to pay him $10 million.
Mm-hmm.
He also was hitting 230. But whatever. Moving on to center field. I'm curious to see where you guys went with center field.
I have two options that I was trying to decide with.
All right, I had one that I was like, "Yep, this is mine. This is my center fielder." Logan, what do
I
you?
went 2017 Platinum Glove winner, Byron Buxton.
He was my very next choice. I would have picked him, but
I went 2017 Buxton too.
All right. 140 games. Like this is like a full healthy season.
Mm-hmm.
253 average, 16 homers, 51 RBIs, Gold Glove, Platinum Glove.
plus 29 stolen bases on top of that.
Yeah.
328 on base. Which I mean, you might like to see a little bit more stolen bases out of Buxton, but he didn't get caught.
No.
So it was almost a guaranteed double if he was stealing, which was very impressive. All right.
All right, Ryan. Let's hear it. Show me 2013 Mastriani.
Not
Please.
2013. You're close. I'm going 2014. Who was the center fielder 2014?
Danny Santana.
Danny
Oh,
Santana.
yeah. Rookie boy Santana. Let's go.
101 games, 319 average, 7 bombs, 40 ribbies, 353 on base, and on top of that, 20 stolen bags.
What did he place in Rookie of the Year that year? Do you know?
Dude, you gotta make me go back to Google. You know how slow my internet is right now?
I can look it up. It doesn't matter.
Killing me. Oh, that's okay. Danny Santana, Baseball Reference. Let me go there. But I just remember like he was supposed to be like the guy, and then he just couldn't hit, or they moved him to shortstop or something. 7th of the year.
He came up as a shortstop, but then they played him in center because nobody could perform in center.
Yo, this Rookie of the Year class was stacked.
Abreu,
Jose
did he win it?
Abreu, Matt Shoemaker, Dylan Betances, Colin McHugh, Masahiro Tanaka, Herdano Ventura, Nick Castellanos, Jake Odorizzi, George Springer. That's a big Rookie of the Year class.
Yeah.
Oh, and then just a casual Jacob deGrom on the NL side. That's crazy. I didn't realize. Yeah, Danny Santana from 2014 was my center fielder. I want to go a little different.
My backup center fielder was 2010 Denard Span.
I almost picked 2012 Denard Span.
Okay, yeah. 2010, he played in 153 games, hit 264, 3 homers, 58 RBI, 24 doubles, 10 triples, 26 stolen bases.
Damn.
And 4 errors and 416 chances.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Underappreciated twin Denard Span.
Mm-hmm. Did you guys know that he's the Nationals all-time single season hit record holder too?
I did not. I would have guessed Juan Soto would have had that. Or Brandon Zimmerman or someone.
I'm pretty sure he still is, but he said it in like 2014, 15, something like that.
Wow. Good for him. Well, I was like,
One of the most underrated players of all time, in my opinion.
I would agree with that. All right, right field. I'm assuming we all have the same right fielder.
I would
Probably.
think so.
2019 Max Kepler.
Yep.
Yeah. 252 average in 134 games, 36 bombs, 90 RBIs, made Trevor Bauer his son, 336 on base, and 1 stolen base.
Yeah.
Just a great year.
hmm Hopefully he can repeat it sometime soon.
Yeah, it'd be nice. I also want to throw out there my 2 other right fielders that almost made the cut. 2011 Michael Kadire.
He's
Oh,
my
yeah.
utility guy.
Oh, okay. I got 2012 Ben Revere on the list too. Because he stole 40 bags, had a 294 average that year.
One of the few trades that actually worked out for the Twins.
Yeah.
Who'd they trade him for?
Trevor May.
I guess that's okay. Yeah, that's my right fielder, Kepler.
Yeah. I have a feeling we all have the same DH as well.
I would think so.
I don't think so.
Really.
No?
Joe, who do you have?
2019 Cruz. Did
I
you
also have
go
2019 Cruz.
Tommy?
I went with 2020 Cruz.
Okay.
Oh. Same thing.
No, it's different. He had 16 bombs in 53 games.
Yeah.
He was like the only hitter. Like he had no protection in the lineup, and he was still raking this much. Because like Kepler wasn't hitting, Garver was down, Polanco wasn't hitting with crap, Arise was hurt, so there was like no one around Cruz to help him. Donaldson was hurt, and he was still able to hit 303 at 40 million years old, 16 bombs, and a 2.0 WAR as a DH. Don't play any defense in a shortened season. Like what he was able to do last year was insane.
He was the only one that showed up to play for the wild card series.
Yep. So yeah, that's my DH 2020 Cruz.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
2019, he was insane though.
Mm-hmm.
120 games, 311 average, 41 bombs, 111 RBIs. Silver Slugger for DH and 9th in MVP voting.
Yeah, that was my second choice.
You scared me. I really thought you were going to go with big old Jim Thome from 2010, and I was like,
I wanted to pick Tome, but I couldn't.
I mean, he was, what, 41, still hitting 25 bombs?
He was old. I also want to point out on my short list, I had Ryan Domit from 2012, and then I looked at his numbers. And he had a negative 1.2 WAR, so I quickly crossed him off my list.
He was still solid, though,
Yeah,
hitting
but
wise.
the worst defensive catcher of all time.
Yeah, he also played right field, though, a lot.
Yeah, look at Foolish Baseball, this video about like defensive catchers. There's Rod Barajas as like a terrible defensive catcher. And in there, it's like worst defensive catchers of all time. Ryan Doman's like right there. So that's fun.
I think
Yeah.
that's everything.
That's
right?
our list. I kind of want to put our teams up there, let people decide who would win, because I think I would clearly be the winner. My team mashes.
All right. Let's see.
Do you want to hear my lineup that I wrote off for my team?
Yeah.
Leading off, 2019 Polanco. Batting second, 2012 Mauer. Batting third, 2016 Dozier. Cleanup is 2020 Cruz. Then 2010 Morneau. Remember, he was hitting 345 with like 18 bombs in half the year. 2012 Willingham, 2019 Kepler, 2019 Sano in the 8-hole. And then to round it off, 2014 Danny Santana, who got on base at like 373 or something like that. You can't get through this line.
All right. I'm going to make mine on the fly here.
It's
So
going to
I'm
be
leading off Dozier because he was
incorrect.
insane. Oh, how many leadoff homers did he hit that year? Probably like 20 out of the 42 were leadoff home
Leadoff
runs.
Dozier over Polanco or your Buxton choice?
Yes.
Okay.
Dozier was an elite leadoff hitter.
Okay. It's your
2017 wild card game, Ryan.
You know what you want to do.
2017 wild card game. What did he do again?
I'm gonna hang up and end this. I'm getting heated.
So I'm going Dozier leading off, 2017 Mauer 2, 2012 Mauer 3, because I don't know if Mauer ever batted below the 3-hole in his whole career.
He might have that year. He had like 27 bombs. He might have hit 4.
Hit 4. Let's see, 4 going Cruz.
Yeah.
5. Let's go Willingham 5.
Oof.
Sano 6. Kepler 7. Buxton 8. Polanco 9. Polanco gets you right back to Dozier. Dozier gets a couple more ribbies when he hits a bomb.
I still think my lineup is better. You want to try to beat my lineup, or are you just going to give up because mine's clearly superior?
I have a lineup order, but it's in my notes. So I'll send it to you guys after.
Okay, Joe can superimpose it in at the end.
I'm not that great, but
All right, I have some Twins trivia for you guys to end the episode.
Oh, I like this.
so
Okay.
so is it like for a first to answer thing or what? What are we doing
Yeah,
here?
it's just
Okay.
one name. So whoever
Okay.
gets it first.
Oh God, I gotta go against Joe for Twins trivia.
Okay, so Brian Dozier has the record for the Minnesota Twins for leadoff home runs. And let's see the date here. In 2017, he got to 21. Who did he pass
In Twins history?
in Twins history? So this person has 20.
Shane Mack.
No.
Ooh.
Shannon Stewart.
No.
Torrey Hunter.
Okay, Joey's just gonna rattle off the entire.
So he played from the Twins from 1999 to 2005.
Jack Jones.
Yes.
Let's go! Woo! That's what I'm talking about, baby.
He has the second most leadoff home runs in Twins history.
That's how you end an episode.
I wouldn't even thought of him, so
I love Jack Jones. He's part of the Soul Patrol.
yeah.
Oh, good times. All right. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening, everybody. And we'll catch you next week with probably another list of some sort.
Yeah. Whichever one we decide to make.
Either the all-decade Cubs team or the all-Twins meme team.
That's a good idea.
So it'll be one of those. They're both coming up. We're not sure which one's next week. All right.